look like so super good today. I'm sorry.
We want to create a culture of shame.
It's been really good. I mean, I feel like people, I did get some feedback season 1 that people are like, this is too real. You know, like the stuff we're making fun of. They're like, I live this every day. But I think people really in that way also responded to it because it does like open up a lot of things that usually get pushed down and like glossed over in shiny corporate America. So I think people are excited about season 2. And I think I'm very proud of the season. So I think people will be happy with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got similar feedback from people I know who've worked in a corporate environment, just how perceptive a lot of the comedy really was. So it was that, sense that we succeeded in doing something truthful, which is exciting. And this season, I think it just gets heightened and a little more extreme in that regard. So it was exciting to come back and do the same thing, but a little like amped up.
Oh, well, I think Grace, definitely you get to see more of her just ways she copes with her job, and also just like you see more of the actors' personal lives, so you kind of see how their jobs, bleed into their life outside the office. And so I think in that sense, all the characters become maybe more three-dimensional than they were in season 1. Yeah.
Yeah, we get some sense of how corporate culture has kind of infested the exterior lives of these characters. You get to see, my character at home and what it takes for her to prepare for the day. And then we also see what weekend and after work life is like, and the the way that this crazy corporate culture has kind of permeated our lives 24/7.
I think the show is already pretty absurdist, so it's almost like it takes off from where people's experience begins them, because it does get, like season 1, like Fred Willard steps on a bird that flies in the window, but I do think people very much are like, oh, I've been in that meeting, I've sat in that meeting, or like I've had to make that presentation, and then hopefully we can send it in directions that are cathartic in their ridiculousness. Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten feedback from people. One of the things early in the first season, my character was really particular about email protocol. And so many people have told me hilarious stories of people being mistakenly CC'd, like the whole company on an email chain. And then like the fury of anger of like, take me off this chain. And then so I don't want to hear all the responses of people being angry to this chain, and just like balloons. And that's like, you hear stories of how absurd corporate life really is in the real world. And it does sometimes sound like an episode of our show. So
or even like a conference call, like thinking you're on mute and then you're not.
Right.
Like someone told me recently their husband was on a conference call and she was like, you're not wearing pants? And he was like, they don't know I'm not wearing pants. And then someone was like, can you please mute yourself? Like everyone heard it. So, yeah. I've temped at a corporation. I can't say I was there long enough to be fully traumatized, but yeah, I just remember like one day there was some like event we were celebrating, and we all just like filed into a big building, and I don't even think I knew what we were celebrating, but we all were just expected to be excited about like a person. We didn't even know who he was, but he had like made some decision, and we were all like, like obedient stooges, and then we all took our cupcake and like went back to our desks. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've actually never had a corporate job, which I feel conflicted about. I think that would have been.
Exactly.
You know what? Honestly, I think it's great to be able to laugh at the kind of absurdities of life that you find yourself in, and I think that's that's the silver lining, is maybe you have a job that's totally. It is ridiculous, and then being able to find the humor in it and relate to other people about it is, how you get through life.
Welcome to hell.
Hi, I work at Hampton DeVille. Where do you work?
This is our floor. It's very sad.